Come on, bro. Ball out. 2018 Dodge Charger Hellcat flooded. Let's get it. 15,000. If we do buy the car and it actually is like completely flooded and the engine screwed up, yeah, we'll just take it back to the auction. You in? Yeah. Damn, Jason's in. It's a day in the life video today. Hope y'all are doing good. We got a lot going on today. Someone put a deposit on the Q50, so that one's done. Someone put a deposit on the Volkswagen, so that one's done. We got a couple cars in the back. Let me show you guys real quick. This Infiniti is going to a body shop today. The Lexus is going to a body shop hopefully today or tomorrow. We'll see. This Ford Focus waiting on a couple parts. This car is going back to auction as a bad transmission. Chrysler has a light on the dash I need to get fixed. And we need to clean it, wash it, do inspection, and post it. It's my dad right there in the cut.
Good morning. How you doing, man? Almost good. Yes, very close too.
The 350Z. Let's show you guys the inside real quick. Jason is gonna do the inside, and I'll show you guys the after. And I'm going to the auction right now. It starts at 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready.
Almost done.
All right, I'm calling the junkyard right now because there's a part that I need for my Acura TLX. It needs an AC compressor, so I need to go ahead and order that. And junkyards are great ways to go to get used parts quick. If you're on eBay, it might take... Hey Andy, how you doing? I have a 2015 Acura TLX, and I need the AC compressor.
Yeah, definitely got one here. So this one is 68, and there's a $15 core.
I'll go ahead and take it then.
Sounds good. I'll get it set up. You should see this one tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. You see how I said it'll come tomorrow? In this game, you need parts as soon as you can get them. So I could have bought off eBay and saved like $10, $15. Then I'd have to wait maybe a week. So it's not worth it. I'd rather pay the little extra $10, $15 and I'll get the part tomorrow. So there we go. Order the part. That's good to go. Now we go on to the next thing. All right, y'all. So here's the Copart auction. I never showed you guys like live bidding. So I might show you guys today in this video, just bidding on some live cars. As you can see how it says outbid, outbid. These are cars that have been outbid on. Other cars I haven't placed a bid on, and cars that I'm winning. It says my max bid, 2,700. Current bid is 2,150, so I'm winning this car. Auction starts at 10 a.m. like I said earlier. It's 9:20, but I'm gonna go ahead and run through it real quick. Make sure I got all my numbers ready. Make sure I got everything set up. So then once the cars start running through the auction, I can be ready. Got a delivery. It's a hood for a 2013 Honda Accord that I bought. Here it is right here. The hood came in. I didn't get to check it or anything. It's all in this plastic wrap. But yeah, it's the same color as the car, which is really good. So I will save a lot of money on paint. And I got this hood for $484. So there you go, straight shipped to me. And when the car comes, we can just install it right away. It is now 9:44, so we got 15 minutes till the auction starts. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start getting set up. All right, so here's the auction setup. I know it looks a little confusing and a lot going on, but it's really simple. So each auction is a different city with a different run. So for example, this one in the middle, it's VA, Fredericksburg, lane B. So each city might have different lanes. So it might have lane A, lane B, lane C, sometimes even the lane D. So this one is lane B. This is the cars I have my watch list on. And for example, this one's South Carolina. This one is another South Carolina, but it's a different lane. But yeah, so basically here are a couple cars that I'm gonna be bidding on. So all the yellow ones are the ones I'm watching. So these are the ones that I'll probably be bidding on. The first one running up, it's a 2016 Ford Mustang GT. Let me show it to you guys real quick. The bid's at $6,400. My max bid is $69, but I might push it to like $71, $72, maybe. It just depends. Because right now the current bid is $6,400, so it's already pretty much up there. It's a 2016 Mustang GT, and it's a manual, and it runs and drives. 5.0 liter V8 engine, light damage. We'll get a new windshield, as you can see, a new fender, maybe a new front bumper, new hood, and we'll fix this. And as you guys can see right here, the seller is State Farm Insurance. Always want to be buying from insurance companies. If you don't know if it's insurance or not, this is one way you can find out. There are multiple other ways that you can find out as well, and I teach those in the course, and you can just book a call and ask me. I can let you know. But yeah, so this one of them is gonna run. Let's see if we get it. We got a couple other cars. We got a Porsche Cayenne I'm a bid on, Lexus, Ford Explorer. There's a Hellcat running through actually. This Hellcat is flooded, but the flood line is so low, guys. I mean, look at this flood line. You see it right here? This is basically nothing. So I don't know why this car is totaled, but first of all, USAA is selling it. So insurance is selling it. And then there's no keys. So that means it's not run and drive. Maybe if we program a key for it, it'll start right up and we can sell it right away. It has a nice red interior, no accident. It's a wide body Hellcat. The bid's at 15.1. I might go up to like 18,000 for this car because I'm pretty sure I can get 30,000 for this car because the estimated retail value is 59,000. If we just divide that by 2 to give somebody a steal, because you know it is a flood car, someone will come get it for 30,000 easily, or maybe even 35,000. So I'm gonna try to bid 18,000 and we'll see if we get it or not. So now I'll go ahead and catch you guys when the auction starts. We got the boy Jason analyzing the flood HELLCAT. He might go half with me, minimize my risk. Just in case it is actually flooded, he'll take half the loss. But if it works out, you get half the win, bro. Red interior. This could sell for 30,000, 35,000. We bid 18, after fees, 20, key and everything. A quick little small paint job on the side. We're done with it at 2,100 or 21,000. Come on, bro. Ball out. 2018 Dodge Charger HELLCAT flooded. Let's get it. 15,000.
What's your bidding? What's your max bid?
18,000.
So 9 each?
Now after everything, 10 each.
10 each?
But then we sell for 35 maybe. So that 10 can turn to 15 or maybe even 17.
Yeah, we lose. What are we losing?
Okay, if we do buy the car and it actually is like completely flooded and the engine screwed up, yeah, we'll just take it back to the auction.
Not even part it out, straight back to the auction.
Because the engine's screwed, there's no money. There's no money in it.
Oh.
This car's tough though, bro.
How can you tell if the engine's cooked?
Nah, we won't until we get it.
Oh, God.
It's a wide body too, bro.
Right, go ahead, bro.
You in?
Yeah.
Damn, what Jason's in. All right, 10 bands each. Let's get it. We'll bet up to 18, maybe 19. So we'll be done at 21, hopefully. Hey, scared money don't make no money, guys. Remember that. No risk, no Rari. All right, the Mustang is up next. As you can see right here, it says next. That's the Mustang coming through. Let's see how much it goes for. All right, 6.4.
New bidder.
No one's bidding. Okay, I'm gonna bid. 6.5. Oh my God, do I win it at 6.5? Nope. 6.6. Someone bid. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. No, 6.7, 6.8.
Monster bid.
6.8, 6.9. Should I do 7.2? Should I do 7.2, Jason? Yes or no?
I can't see
Just say yes or no.
Yes.
7.2, boom. That's it. If we get it, okay, now they got it. 7.3, they got it. 7.8, 7.9. Oh boy, oh boy. They're overbidding, guys. I think they're overbidding. 7.9. No, 8. 8.1.
The seller has released the minimum bid.
Oh God, 8,100. Looks like it's gonna sell for 8,100. I mean, not bad, but too much for me. And sold. 8,100. Bad news on the HELLCAT. It went way past my max bid. I put 18.8. That's already somebody outbid me. I'm just not willing to risk that much more on this car, so we'll leave it at that. I set all my pre-bids for the other cars, so that's it for now. If we get any notifications that we won the cars, I will show that to you. Let's go ahead and continue on with the day. All right, y'all, quick update on the Nissan. Jason cleaned the inside, and now I'm gonna go wash the outside at the car wash. There's the inside, looking pretty good, pretty good. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take this to the car wash. So I'll see you guys there. All right, I made it to the gas station. Here's what it's looking like. Boom. About to fill it up with some gas, and I take it to the car wash right across the street. Yeah, we are going through the car wash now, getting it all nice and clean, and then we'll go take the pictures. So let's get it. All right, we got the car back from the car wash, looking nice and clean now. Real quick, I want to try to hit the headlights. I have this new product, never tried it before, but it's supposed to help with headlight restoration. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it out, see if it works or not. So this is the before, and I'll go ahead and get busy, and I'll show you guys the after. So here we go. Okay, this stuff works. Y'all can see the difference right away. Look at that. All that stuff just came off. So boom, right away. This stuff is valid. Shout out Amaral. If you guys are looking to restore headlights real quick, that was super easy. And the second step is to use this. So this will protect it from the sun, or protect it from becoming like that again. So go ahead and use this one real quick. Boom, there we go. Y'all can see the difference right away. So now I'm gonna go ahead and hit this headlight, and we should be good to go. Boom, we did both headlights. I'll show you guys the before, after. That's what it's looking like. So there we go. Now we can go ahead. I'm gonna put some floor mats in here and air freshener, and the car is ready for pictures. There we go. Boom. Boy Jason pulling up the Q50. He just picked it up from the body guy. Didn't fix it though. Big problems on that car, so we will get that car sorted out. So we'll see. All right, Jason pulled back up. Now he's gonna take the Chrysler to Brian, and drop this off and pick up the white Q50. While he goes and do that, I'm gonna go take pictures of the blue 350Z. And my dad's there just chilling, doing nothing. All right, we just took the pictures. I'll pop them up right now. But this is the before, and I'll show you guys the after. I'm just gonna be using this and some rags. So here we go. All right, and we're filling up the reservoir. As you can guys see, looking a little bit better. Just give it a quick wipe down. Just filling that up. And we're also gonna top off the coolant because the coolant was a little low. So we'll top that off. What my dad just says, when you fill it up sideways. So you see it comes out evenly. All right, there we go. Car's ready for sale. All right, y'all, we got the 350Z parked right there. Now it's in the lineup. I'm not sure if I have to do inspection on this car because it's over 20 years old, but I think I'm still gonna go do inspection just in case. I don't wanna risk it. There's no point. So I might go do inspection later today, but we just prayed the hood, me, Jason, and my pops. So we just prayed the hood. Alhamdulillah, may Allah accept from us. So Jason just took a car to go get inspected. It's the Toyota Corolla. So he went to go get that inspected. And then he also gave him a part to give it to the body guy because at the same spot where they inspect the car, there's a body guy there too. So he's gonna go do that. And then he's also gonna get us some lunch. So we'll eat some lunch. And that's it, you know? But yeah, I saw some comments that said like the car market has crashed and you can't make any money. And this guy's trying to sell a course when the car market crashed. I need you guys to understand that just because the car market is down, the car market is down. They are correct. Like these cars, like that Q50, the black one, I used to sell those cars for like, we used to sell them for like $20,000, like easy $20,000. At this mileage this year, easy 20,000. Now I sold this car for 13,000, right? So the car market has crashed, but all you have to do is adapt. Just because the car market crashed doesn't mean this car is worth nothing now. It's still worth 13,000, right? So if you finish it at 9,000 or at 10,000, you still made money, right? You just have to adapt to every single situation. You can't just say, oh, the car market crashed, no one's making any money, you can't make any money. No, that's false. These cars still have value. These cars, you still make money on them. You just have to buy them for lower. Simple. You just adapt to any single situation that comes at you. Car market's down, you bid lower. Car market's up, you're not winning any cars in the auction, you bid higher. And you still make your profit. As long as the numbers make sense, you will make money. Guaranteed in this business. All right, we just had some good eats. I got messages from a delivery guy. He's supposed to be picking up my 2018 Infiniti Q50. Let me show you guys the messages that he just sent me. So there we go. He sent me pictures of the car getting picked up from Copart. So hopefully it comes. It is running drive, so hopefully it's good when it comes here. All right, y'all, not much going on right now. I'm just scrolling on Copart for tomorrow's auction, see some cars, put them on a watch list, run the numbers. That's all I'm gonna do right now until I'm just check for tomorrow's auctions. All right, y'all, to wrap for the video and to wrap for the day, nothing much really happened since the last clip. Literally, I just kept scrolling Copart, looking at the cars for tomorrow, and that's it. We didn't have to move any cars around or do anything else really. So that's it for right now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a chill day today. Not every day is always super busy, so thank God for that. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.